Apologies for the delay. Fimbat, 50 backers. Yay! Fimbat. 2,199. One more dollar to 2,200. Wow. Let's crank it up. Crank, 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 crank. Crank it up with Fimbat on Fun My Comic. While you're at it, back devil flyer on funmycomic.com. Oh yeah. Are you having a good Thursday? Little come I don't know where my esteemed co-host is. He's trapped between Indiegogo and the chat. But yeah, go back, Fimbat. One more dollar. Donate $1. Hell, get him to 2,200. Let's see his stretch goal for the Dan Lawless trading card, which every backer will be getting, which I am a backer, is $2,200. So one more dollar, we'll get that that Dan Lawless trading card. That's got to be pretty cool, right? I mean, only one more dollar and we get a free trading card with our backing. Oh yeah, somebody go donate $1 and get us a Dan Lawless trading card, which is also on a t-shirt, which is also a cover for Fimbat. At $1,000, which we skyrocketed to. Well, we got there. Free giant Fembat bookmark. So cool. Next stretch goal, $3,500 is 8 more pages added to the book. Who doesn't want that? But yeah, very nice piece by Dan Lawless on Fembat campaign. $1 more will do it for him, folks. Just $1 more. Other exciting stuff over there on Fun My Comic besides Fembat, besides Devil Flyer, Maniac #2 up there, getting off to a good start, $1,140 or is it 1,140 cents? I don't know how that happens, but it is what it is. So Bronze Star 2 up there hasn't launched yet, obviously, because they're at 0. And yes, I know I'm not showing. Contributed $1 for Apex then. Cool. Carrie in the house. Hi, Carrie. My chat is very small right now. It's like 2 lines. Don't know why. Any news on your own campaign, Rex? Well, I checked Gmail today. I haven't heard from the printer on the cards that are being printed up now for the campaign backers. So I need to just send her a quick Gmail right now. Because I haven't had time earlier today, but I did check on it to see if she was sending me a proof page or what. And one thing at a time. I did reach out to John Dillard. I have not checked X. Well, I did check X and I didn't see any messages from him. So he hasn't got back with me yet. He's working on a 2-page spread, or should be. Somehow I don't think he is, but we're not going to bust him too bad over that. I know he can have it to me overnight if he puts his mind to it. He's very good and very quick. No, I'm not seeing anything over here, so I guess I better compose a message real quick. Just a very quick message, reminder what it is, and then when. Just when. When are you going to do that? All right, get back off that. All right. Shadowhawk in the house. Hello, Skokwa.
All right. Well,
Hope you
I'm
didn't get back, Eric.
back to old school, straight up phone and straight up microphone. So if it sounds bad, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on.
Which link did you come in on the chat or on Instagram?
No, I had to come in through Instagram today, which is crazy because I've been having to come in through the chat for what, like a month and a half. But
yeah, nothing like that.
But the first time I came in, it actually worked. My mic connected, everything was fine, and then I hit the wrong fucking button and kicked myself. And then every time I tried to reconnect again, it wouldn't recognize the microphone. So I just took the headset off and tried it again, and I finally got it. So, yay, I made it.
Looks like you made it. You beautiful, you beautiful.
But if I accidentally kick myself today, there's no guarantee I'm coming back.
Oh, well, just let me know in the chat. Frederick
Gaumont? Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know. I got lucky this time.
You got lucky, babe. Honey Badger, Rattel, 42 backers, $1,256.25. They even count the cents over there. Don't know how that happens. I guess maybe, Quebec, Canada, Frederick Gaumont. We hope to have him on here. I have interviewed him on other channels. Interesting looking project all the way down to the bottom here. Omer Glitz was working
something about coming on in the chat yesterday, Rex, but
yes, sir.
He never
yeah,
popped
we just
in.
haven't. No, he never popped in. Well, those impromptu things. I mean, why do that when you can have a show all to yourself? You know.
Well, still, you can always
Eh,
pop in and say hi.
Well,
Nothing wrong
yeah,
with that.
yeah, yeah. Frederick's doing a lot with Omer Glitch. You know, drawing streams and stuff
Yeah,
over there with
yeah.
Omer
That's how
a
I
lot.
actually got introduced to Frederick. I think was through and then
Huh?
Katie did had him on her channel a couple times, not too.
Well, let's watch this wonderful trailer.
Thank you all so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. I especially appreciate Frederick Gaumont. I'm just going to call him out tonight because I don't know. I want to make everybody else jealous, and also he's got a great name. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Frederick Guimont. Okay, that is actually a really cool scene. I really like that. That's cool. Damn. That looks really cool, Frederick.
Frederick, what are you working on right now, man?
Wonder where he got that sound effect. Used in all movies.
Let's fly back. Bitches fixes money itself, but some prefer to play with JPEG scams. Tonight is permissionless.
Kind of a different campaign, wouldn't you say? I mean, different trailer and whatnot. I mean, definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Bronze Star 2 getting ready to launch, as I mentioned earlier.
Oh shit! Is
Not
that
sure about
that's
the launch
tomorrow,
date
right?
on that.
Yeah,
Is it tomorrow? Okay.
I think Malin is doing his closeout tonight on Black Riding Hood. So if you want to get it on that, you got to do it tonight. Oh no, he's gonna do another 30 days. It's just the first 30 closeout. So yeah, you're on it.
Okay.
I gotta give me a couple more copies of that one.
Investing in that limited stuff. Very limited. Collectibles.
Very good. And that
Well, like I
issue,
said, I mean, do you agree with my assessment on that, Shadowhawk? That, I mean, something can be so small that nobody even knows it's there, so there's not much trading going on, so the value of it really doesn't go up. I mean, I'm not saying that with Malins, but you know, there are some obscure comics out there that are great comics. They're great comics,
right?
But they don't seem to go up in value, and it's
I don't
maybe
know.
10 out of a 10. You know.
He's very old school on keeping the
Well, I'm not talking about
collectability.
him in particular. I'm just saying
No, but
as
I'm
a
saying
general
even him,
discussion.
he's not selling that many books. Where
Yeah.
if he kept it in demand for even 6 months, what if he sold another 1,000 books? It's still it's still a tiny print run compared to what Marvel and DC do.
Yeah. And what kind of numbers is he hitting? Like total print, you
I think he's usually getting like. I mean, he said all of his campaigns have been 6 figures. So I don't think Black Riding Hood has quite got there yet.
But that's less than that's about 2,000 or less, right?
What's that?
That's about 2,000 or less, even with the overprint.
Oh, as far as orders go, yeah, maybe 2,500 tops, something like that.
Okay. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's
You know,
like I said, that's still tiny in comparison to the big guys, dude.
it is. And I mean, you know, now I think he's thinking, okay, these are so limited that, and I get that. I mean, you know, if you've got a very limited run, I mean, he's played like, released the first Black Riding Hood was like 25, right? And then he released another 25, something like that.
Uh,
The very first one,
wait, what are
or
you talking
with
about?
different colored covers.
I don't know. I think the first campaign he just did a single cover on that one.
Okay,
I don't
you
think,
bought
yeah,
it,
I bought it. I don't believe I got any alternates. He
but
just
I
did the
think there
one.
was only 25 of them released, right? There was a very, 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 very limited something he did
Oh
with
well,
one,
yeah.
wasn't it?
I think those were like
Variants.
proof copies
Okay.
that he got in or something. So he just ended up putting those up for sale. But yeah, no, I mean, I can't remember what the exact numbers were. I think he
Yeah, they
sold
were a good
some.
price though, weren't they? On those
Uh,
things.
yeah, they well, I think it was like $20 for, but it was it
Oh,
was a short
yeah.
story. It was 10 pages of brand new art with color, and then you had the 10 pages just black and white. You know, same 10 pages. And then a couple of extra little things added. This one is a whole, I think he said 52-page story. It's either 48 or 52, or oh, maybe it's 32. God dang it, I'm not good with numbers today. Anyway, but this
Yep.
one is a full book, so it's got alternate editions. It's got
Well, you just undercut my next thing that I was going to talk about, which was you're not good with math today. I think I figured this up right. Tell me if this is a ballpark. So I think I figured this up right. 24 pages for $3. I
Mhm.
think 12 and a half cents per page. That's a pretty good deal considering the quality of the
that
paper. It's like
that nice.
140 pound. Yeah, it's like
Oh
heavy
wow,
watercolor paper. I don't know that for fact because it's got this 350 G/M squared thing on
it's
it.
grams squared, I think.
Yeah, but I mean it's eight
That's
by
probably
eight
like
by
the way
10.
that. That's probably how the English measure the paperweight or whatever.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, and
gotta
they
complicate
I don't know
everything.
why they just don't tell you the poundage. You know, it's made in India and distributed out of Chesapeake, Virginia. But 8 by 10 inches paper, probably me knowing paper and having other pads and stuff. It's probably 140-pound test paper. It's thick, and
Yeah,
you get 24 pages for $3. That turns out, if my math's right, 12 and a half cents a page. That's
that
pretty damn good.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
And it's nice. So it's got a nice weight to it. So it'll
Hey,
suck in the
brother.
watercolor and hold it. You
Mhm.
know, without. Yeah.
And you know, unless you oversaturate it, and generally you tape it down, and I do have some painter's tape for that. I'm going to try
Right.
to
But
work on
yeah,
one here.
I mean, when I was doing watercolor, playing around with it back in the day, I always tried to go as little water as possible. You know, and
Yeah, it just depends on what you want to do. You know, I mean, you can
I guess,
mix it
yeah. I
off
mean,
quite
dude,
syrupy
I
and
watched Glenn do
splatter.
his. You know, the way he does it's like watercolor, but he uses the actual inks that he thins out and stuff when he's doing the hatch stuff. Man,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing to watch him work.
Well, I'll try and score some more of this paper maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to get some more of it. You know, I've gotten well over 100 pages of it now. You know, I've bought totals 6 pads of it. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. And that's such thick paper. Actually, if you wanted to cut out templates, you could do that, but kind of a waste. But it is, because there's other stuff you can use, but might be pretty cool. Anyway, Edwin Acevedo, I guess, approved up on Fund My Comic for Drawing Aces Anthology #1. The caveat here is newsprint edition. So I guess maybe going through Pete Samedi's.
Yeah, he probably teamed up with Pete. Is that like a
Yep.
limited tier? Or is it all newsprint?
Let's see. We got the PDFs, Drawing Aces Newsprints edition.
I'm guessing that's just going to be one tier.
28-page black and white newsprint edition of the Drawing Aces Anthology. It features 5 short stories starring characters from the pages of Ace, Bloodbone, Raid of the White Leopard, and more. Let's see.
Nice.
Exclusive cover by Avery Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth.
I guess this is the difference because we didn't see this one here.
Oh, yeah.
This cover.
Well, he probably did one for Fun My Comic, right? Because didn't he run this on Indiegogo first? I think?
Yes.
Okay.
And Kickstarter.
And Kickstarter? Oh, okay.
And this is the bald guy with the goggles. This is his first appearance in a comic.
Cool.
I'm not seeing any limits. That's what I'm looking for on the limits because
maybe he's just doing a pure. Well, I mean, I think you can only print so many with Pete, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for limits, but I imagine he feels like he's not going to go over the limit.
Well, I think his high end, I think, was 5,000 or something. So that's actually that's a lot for an indie comic,
Drawing Aces Comics Group anthology art is complete on 27 of the 28 pages. Letters are complete on 22 of the 28 pages. We are well into getting the project finished and getting it up and getting the print file set up. Please share the campaign to help us spread the word. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that's a sketch cover or well, yeah. We got 3 pages here.
We got Riley in the house. We got Carrie here. Hail, Carrie. Good to see you, darling.
The most expensive tier is $35.
And we got Ryan. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Man, dude, that Sea Demon kicks ass, dude. Love it.
Yeah, and he did that back in 2023 around September.
I remember when he was working on it, but I don't know if I ever saw the completed piece.
You did. He come on here and showed it to us. But
that.
Okay, I will show you the completed thing here in just a second. Let's go ahead and play.
Well, I was looking at the thumbnail earlier. I know what it looks like.
Well, it's not the complete image, though. It's cropped.
I know. Onward, mister. I'm sorry.
Onward, Christian soldier. Let's play the chart.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. Coming soon to Fund My Comic. Absolutely. Yeah. That is launching November 10th, I believe I read on the campaign. So not much time to go on that. Doc Blaylock in the house. Hello, Doc.
Only on Rex's Choppy Ass Theater.
Was it really choppy today? Was it?
It's fine. Hi Rex. What's up, Shadowhawk?
What is going on
Hello.
with my topsy-turvy world?
What fresh hell is this?
Well, it's
Hell
call
no.
sign Orion. Now, Doc Blaylock actually did a cover on this campaign, and here it is on to the right there.
Doc Blaylock was a model for that character.
I
That was,
I was the model for that character.
That's right. That was 20 years ago when he had hair.
I
Oh,
hate
my.
you so much.
Okay. Call sign Orion. We're doing the closeout tomorrow and we do have some movement on this campaign. 91% there. It was at 88%. 38 backers, $905. So we need $95 to get fully funded by tomorrow. Tomorrow we are closing this out on the day, on the next 4 o'clock shadow. Let's take a look.
Oh, very cool.
Halloween closeout on the 4
We're
o'clock
gonna get
shadow.
this baby over the top, man. Come on. $98. That's it.
Edited by Mike Barron. Come on.
Drawn by Luke Stone.
Crank it. I think Doc Blaylock did the trailer with his music.
No, not one of mine, but it's a good trailer.
Yes. Well, I wasn't aware, until recently that Luke's a musician too, Doc. He plays
He plays
guitar, but he also plays, what the hell are those things called? Not a mandolin.
Dobro.
No, not dobro. Is it dobro? Nah.
I don't know. I'm blanking on it myself.
Yeah, it's a big steel guitar. Now, this is a wood body, but it's got like a weird shape to it. Almost like,
I don't know.
so.
I don't know. He does a mean
I forget
bagpipe
what they're
solo
called.
too.
It's like they used to use them in like old bluegrass and fucking country
Yeah,
bands.
it's a dobro.
No,
It's
it's not one of the ones you lay down and play on the table. I don't think.
I don't know. Hey, Carrie.
There's a
Hello, Ryan.
got a
What's going on?
peculiar name.
You were talking about wood bass. Oh, let's see. Today is
Got the wood
callback
bass.
Thursday or throwback Thursday. Here is Honduran 1932. Whoops. Wow. That went real small on me when I moved my. Can you guys see that? Wow. That went real small on my
That's
screen.
crazy, dude. It looks like that car could go like right into a lake and just keep going.
Yeah, it's a canoe.
That's Honduran mahogany, 1932.
Oof. Pretty.
Yeah, real pretty. 1932
No
Talbot
such thing as a fender bender in that.
boat
Oh
tail
hell no!
tour.
That's totaled every time, right?
Yeah.
Oof. Dude, that's
Right,
like those. I forget what they
Stop out.
call them. The little boats that all the teak wood. Those little speedboats that used to be real popular.
Yeah, like the ones from The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones' Last Crusade. Where they
Yeah. Like dude, those
I
things are so fucking cool. I mean, it's so
Yeah, they
much like precision. They're all handmade, and if you bump that thing one time, it's just gone.
Oh, Rex himself. Welcome back, Rex.
Yeah, I just picked myself so that I could come back in here and see the screen and operate and do, even change
Yeah.
the screens around like this.
StreamYards has been a pain in the ass lately.
Well, it has been for me, that's for sure.
Man, it's been killing me, dude. I don't fucking know what's going on at the time. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Eric.
I apologize to Doc Blaylock while he's here profusely. again, yet again, for not backing his cover on Call Sign Orion. But I backed the other cover.
You're not going to hurt my feelings. Make sure RJ gets some money. That's all I care about.
Yes, yes. All right, Doc. I know you know the view. I know you know politics. Here you go. I found this. I couldn't irresistible.
Calibas.
I said I can see it. You know, I can see it. Definitely.
She looks like she eats scorpions for breakfast every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just such a pleasant person.
Oh God, dude! Can we drop a fucking Acme safe on her head in Minecraft?
YE Coyote Super Genius. Now we need a palate cleanser. Here you go.
Much more attractive.
Oh, little baby.
Num 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 num.
That's just so wrong. Oh. Look at that little
palate
baby.
cleanser.
Oh, what a cute puppy.
It's a cute puppy. Absolutely.
I can't help it, dude. Puppies and kittens. I'm done.
You're done. Yeah. Today, October 30th, 1980, which Doc would like to go back in time to 1980 and stay there in the 80s repeatedly. Happy 45th birthday to Pac-Man.
I had a blast in the 80s.
Got something to show you,
45
Rex.
years ago. Huh? What?
Got something to show you.
Oh, okay. Pac-Man. There you go. The original drawings to Pac-Man from the creator. What you got to show?
So, Darren Wagner animated a panel out of my comic book for A Damn Dirty Thing.
Ooh, very cool.
Homer says, "Where were you last night, Rex? You were missed." Yeah, I was extremely tired. I tossed and turned for like 2 hours in the bed yesterday. Needed more rest, Homer.
If you
Chat's active today.
Eric and Boyd in the house.
I'm sharing screen with you.
Okay.
Jenko's here, Eric and Boyd. We got Carrie, oi oi Savaloy. We got Ryan also gone. Eric and Boyd art.
Got a little movement to that, huh?
Yeah,
that tripped me out, man, because AI usually gets everything wrong. And
right. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Check the fingers.
What? There's 7.
No, there's not. No, that's no.
No, it's just Steven.
Yeah, that's neat,
That
Doc.
actually looks pretty cool, Doc. That's
pretty fluid. Yeah.
I know, right?
I guess that's the
It
grok.
kind of reminds me of that old fuck, what was the animation company that used to do the old Superman? The original one.
Oh,
the
Fleischer.
Fleischer. Yeah, it kind of looks like an old Fleischer cartoon.
Fleischer.
Fleischer.
Fleischer, people.
Fleischer. Say it again, Doc, so I can say it.
Fleischer.
Fleischer. Did I say it right? Fleischer?
Yeah.
Woohoo! There we go.
Yeah. Kind of remind me of that for some reason a little bit.
Doc, you get any trick-or-treaters where you're at?
Oh, yeah.
You did? Do you supply them with candy? Or do you turn out all the lights and pretend you're not there for 1 year?
Well, if it was just me, I would turn out all the lights and yell at kids from behind the screen door. Get out of here. But
I dress up in a costume, I hide in a bush out front, and then I assault them when they try to approach my
Stephen
door.
B in the house. Hey, Stephen.
I push him down.
He's got some good stuff going on the drawing board. Well, we'll be doing the closeout. As I said, tomorrow we will still have Feature Friday. Will be some images from Arthur Saddam. Are you Doc, do you know about that artist that did like Marvel Zombies and Alien and other things like that.
I don't
thought
know anything at all, Rex. The cutoff
Well,
of my
I
knowledge.
mean, I'm asking you a serious question here. Are you
I'm being
familiar with
serious.
that art?
My knowledge cuts off about 1993 or 4, or maybe 95.
Yeah. Well, now I was surprised he was in Pacific Comics. He was kind of like Bernie Wrightson's Master of the Macabre book, where it said Bernie Wrightson's and then had the title, and did reprints. He did a thing called Fly something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, I know this guy. I didn't know him at the time who he was, but he's since become known with Marvel Zombies and other stuff that he's done over at Marvel, and very accomplished artist. So he was in comics. He's been doing comics for a while. Okay.
Close out tonight over on Dark Gift Comics for Lightbringer 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I can't, the writing's so small I can't see what time it is, but it's tonight, you guys, over on Anthony's channel.
Cool. So that's getting, and I know if you backed Pariah and Blood and Mud and you backed Lightbringer, you get a special print by John Dillard.
But that's not on this campaign. This is Lightbringer 2. So this is not the same.
Well, I mean, well, I thought for Lightbringer 2 was connected with yours. Yours just closed out first.
Is it? I don't know. I don't remember. No.
Yeah. If
you bought them both, I think you got the.
If you bought them both, right? And I
think that was Lightbringer 1. And
was that on number 1?
I think
it
so.
Might have been.
Pariah Blood and Mud been like 3 or 4 years ago now.
I don't think so. No, that was on Lightbringer 2.
I've had
on this campaign.
The what you call them? The
Anthony might not even remember.
For a couple of years. So.
Well, I don't remember. So Anthony would be the one to ask. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, never come to me with a question about a campaign because I don't effing know.
Yeah. Well, if memory serves me right, it usually does. It was Lightbringer 2 and your campaign. So now what you might have to remind Anthony that, if they back both campaigns, you get,
No, he's pretty good about it.
Anthony will know, and
he's pretty good at doing fulfillment.
Yeah, DG's I mean, he may be a little late on some things and what have you, but he's pretty good at what he's doing.
Well, you'll get no argument out of me about it.
I know nothing.
I know nothing. There's a little kind of controversy going on again with different factions in the indie community, and I try to stay out of the line of fire.
So do I. For the record, I'm publicly saying it. I'm not in anybody's faction except my own.
There you go.
I quote Rick from Casablanca. I'm the only cause I believe in.
Well, dude, I support who I support, and if you're going to be mad at me because I support somebody you don't like, but I also support you, well then,
yeah.
I mean, you forced me into a bad situation.
Yeah, at that point, it's a you problem.
Absolutely.
Oh. So, Rex, I have a question.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, we're making up a good drink. Check this out.
What's going on?
This is a man's world.
So you put the sugar on the orange, and then you heat that, let it crystallize.
Mm-hmm.
Put your beverage over it.
You just make it an old fashioned.
Cinnamon stick.
That's just an old fashioned.
What's this? Cherry? What is that is heating up there to get the smoke?
An old fashioned. Yeah.
Well, what is the cherry? What is he burning there?
It's cherry wood, and then he's just
cherry
smoking.
wood chips. Okay.
Yeah.
You give it a smoky.
Okay. In most cheaper bars, they'll just drop some You know,
Dry ice.
cherry, some cherry juice into the drink.
Yeah, just drop a
Oh,
cherry in it.
Yeah.
okay.
But
Well,
you know,
dude, you know, my favorite little dive bar, they used to keep this big, like 3 gallon, you know, like where they do pickled eggs and stuff. That one of those big
Ooh.
giant mason jars. But instead of having pickled eggs, it would just be filled with maraschino cherries that were soaking in Everclear. And you
ugh.
could just, for $5, you could buy a glass full of Everclear soaked cherries. Oh, they're so good.
I'm gonna pass on that. Thank you though.
Oh, bro.
Don't
When
blame
I
me.
was in my 20s, I ate those things like candy.
Well, I mean, in our 20s, we could get away with that, couldn't we? But
Yeah,
not,
exactly. That's
not
what I'm
now.
saying. I would, dude, I probably couldn't eat 2 of those now, and I'd be like, my whole day tomorrow would be ruined.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wander in the bar tonight and go, "Yeah, I don't really need tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll just throw that one away."
Do I have an extra day to just sacrifice?
Yeah, that's
There you
pretty
go,
bad.
Doc.
Oh,
You need one of those.
oh,
1961.
Yeah,
oh, look at the boat tail on that bitch.
yeah, that's a pretty one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Good
They
coloring.
used to make the
Black.
Corvettes so cool, man.
Those
I
and
don't know.
the
They're
Studebaker
kind of cool
Commander.
again, but they look like futuristic crazy shit now. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. The Studebaker Commander is another beautiful car from that same era.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Buick Riviera that had the same tail as like the 60/30 split window. You know, where it
Yeah,
had that raised point down the
yeah,
trunk and stuff.
yeah. I think they
I
started
watched
those
one of
in '69, didn't they?
I can't remember what year it was, but what was it, Outlaw Garage or something? It's one of those, you know, upgrade shows where they did custom cars.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude just custom made a little fiberglass insert to put across the back of that back windshield and turned it into a split window like a Corvette, but it was the big rib and
Okay. All right.
it looked so fucking cool. And they sold that car for so much money.
I
It
had
was
an
just
epiphany. I had an epiphany, Shadowhawk. Now check out this image by Brian Ballard. Okay, the one up in the top right hand corner of the Joker from The Killing Joke. Right.
right. Hold on.
He's a British artist,
You gotta
right?
let me.
Tell me this is not
Ballard, yeah.
Tom Baker. Tell me this is not Tom Baker, Doctor Who Joker.
What?
For inspiration of the image.
The top left panel. It's Batman.
The top right Joker.
Oh, top right. Oh,
Yeah. Right in the corner.
yeah. That's
From Killing
that
Joke.
totally is. Yeah, that's totally Tom Baker.
That's totally Tom Baker, isn't it? I never saw that before.
I never realized it until you said it, but yeah, that's like once you see it, you can't really unsee.
You can't unsee it, right? Wish I had a better picture of it, but yeah, I was like,
cool.
"That's Tom
That's
Baker."
Great. That's a good one, Rex. Hey, look at there, man.
There you
come
go.
up with one every now and again.
What year did it start people to put out like a seatbelts in their vehicles? That was like I mean 60 what, 66, 67, somewhere in there.
Seatbelts,
Yeah.
they started coming standard, I think, in the late
About
60s,
mid-60s.
70s. But they didn't become a law until like, what was it, 1975, 76 stuff?
Or even later.
Maybe, it might have been even closer to 1980 before the seatbelt law.
I know there were lap belts in cars in the early 60s.
Yeah, maybe even a little later, because I was driving, I think, and when the seatbelt laws first kicked in, it was like the first couple of years. So that would have been, 83. I first got
Yeah, something like that. But they first started putting them in there. To the best of my knowledge, lap belts have been around for a good little minute, like starting in, I think, in the 50s.
Oh yeah, the lap belts. Yeah, they've been there, but you could always tuck them behind the seat. There was never like you didn't have to use them. You know?
Yeah. Now, I mean, it had to become a federal law, right? Because you got like different states
Yeah,
enacted
because they
different.
pressed
Yeah.
they passed it through Congress to make it federal.
Did they?
Mhm.
Because I know that helmet laws are still state by state on a bike.
Yeah, I don't know why they got away with doing the seatbelt. I think maybe because it was done early on before people realized, hey, we can protest this kind of thing and not have our
Yeah.
state do it. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And
Um,
look, I'll say this: I worked in a lot of ERs, and I've heard people, "Oh, seatbelt broke my sister's ribs." Yeah, but it kept her from flying through the windshield and getting splattered on the interstate. They're a good thing.
Absolutely. I've
Buckle
seen
up.
some.
or having the stalk of the steering wheel driven
Yeah.
through her fucking chest.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a couple people
The
watch.
seat-
One
the
survived.
fucking
And,
steering wheel, if you fucking hit that thing hard enough, it's gonna break. And then that
I've
thing is
worked
just gonna
so many
spear right through
cases
your chest.
in the ER where people weren't wearing their seatbelts and they were in a bad collision, and pretty much all we could do was pull a sheet over their bloody head
wow.
and roll them to the morgue.
On a
I'll tell
lighter
you what,
note,
being a biker, I much prefer a state where it's up to me that I can choose whether to wear a helmet or not. Because if the only thing that's going to survive the accident is my head, and I'm just going to be a vegetable laying there, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. No, thank you. I would much rather just go out in a blaze of glory than.
Oh
yeah,
Lord!
what? Did you see that?
Oh
Whoa,
my
look
God!
at
What happened to that dog?
that. Wow.
Oh, poor puppy. That was
Apparently
cute.
they painted it on. I don't know. That's
Oh, it's
amazing.
probably temporary dye, but that's
Yeah.
cute. They took some time to turn that little
Look at the
puppy
little
into a
panda.
leopard. That one's like,
Fox.
oh, that's cute. Look at the little fox.
That's just
Oh,
wrong.
Jesus God. Look at these guys. What in the...
I love that.
Oh, shit.
So, what are you dressing Abby up as?
Mm,
Ah, look at the little cow.
yeah, I don't really do Halloween, so
Oh, my God. I'm sure Mama Huck's got something for... Did you get a costume for Daisy this year, dear? No? She's going to be a hamburger again.
a hamburger. Okay.
Yeah, she was a hamburger 2 years ago.
Oh, speaking of which, I got to go let my dog in. I'll be right back.
When she was just a puppy, her first Halloween, I think she was like 6 or 7 months old, and we got her this little harness that had a witch on a broom
Mm-hmm.
on her back, with like a cape and stuff. So it looked like she was riding the dog with the broom, and it was just so cute and it was funny. And then Mama Hawk went as a slice of pizza. So next year she found a pizza costume and thought it was just the funniest shit. And then she found a pizza doggy costume. So they both went matching for that year. And then the next year, Mama was a cheeseburger and Daisy was a hamburger.
Carrie wants to know if you have puppy pics of Daisy.
Oh yeah, I got tons of pics of this puppy, but they unfortunately I gotta retrieve the memory card out of my phone and recover them.
Here's one of the first pictures I took of Abby right
I've
there.
had
She's
like 3
small there,
phones since I've gotten this dog. So
skinny. All right, wrestling match for today for you wrestling fans: Dracula
Robin.
versus Robin.
Again, since this morning. That is my backup. Fucking hell, I gotta get away.
blood. Come to suck your blood. All right, we got no volume, Red.
It's just a song, so yeah.
Oh. What is this? What country is this
Dracula
from?
versus Robin. Oh, looks like he's biting somebody in the audience.
Why?
Oh, now
That's not
this would
fair.
be the perfect time for Dracula to fart. Knock your opponent out.
If he's out of the ring refueling, that's not fair.
Refueling. Yeah, that's not fair, is it? You know.
God,
Telemundo.
fucking falling apart, people.
Telemundo. Yes. You're falling apart, Shadowhawk. Is that it?
Yeah, like an old mummy.
Shake right on without the wrappings.
Yeah, I just got pieces falling off day by day.
Dude, it is so
Pretty-
cold here. They'd be
Pretty
frozen
soon I'll
on
just
until.
be a stump.
Have you ever seen? Now, this doesn't even look like a spider. I'm not even sure it is. A tiny glass spider artfully spins a delicate, clear web in the palm of a hand. It looks more like a cricket or a what you call it? They got the music and the chirping. No need for any of that playing, you know. But now this is supposed to be a spider. Does that look like a spider to you?
I don't know, dude. I'm trying to blow it up. Ooh. Not
Looks
really.
more like a grasshopper, doesn't it? I've been seeing some grasshoppers around. Not very many, but I've seen 2 or 3 this time of year.
Wow. That is weird.
It's supposed to be a spider.
I get it. I hear what you're saying.
And it is spinning a web.
It's
But
definitely, well, I mean, silkworms make silk too. It's not necessarily a web.
right. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, does this thing have 8 legs?
Whoop, we lost
Because you got to be an arachnid, you got to have 8 legs.
Well, you know, I could only see.
I
can
saw
only
2,
see
maybe
like
3.
4, 2 back and 1 front. So maybe they call it a spider.
Yeah, you got me, dude. I ain't never seen it. It's very different looking for sure.
Yeah, it
But
looks more like a grasshopper, a
yeah,
glass spider.
it looks,
It's supposed
more
to be
towards
tiny
the
glass spider.
grasshopper family and the spider. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Sign up for Behind the Trees this Halloween. Link below. Skunk Artwork says. Let's see if I can get that link for us. Behind the Trees, Skunk Artwork from Germany. He's based in Germany. Over there on Kickstarter. Kickstarter's got such long links. Was it AI? I don't think it was AI. I think you can go on this extremely long link and I don't know if that link is that. Anyway, Behind the Trees, Skunk Artworks on Kickstarter. I'll reshare screen here.
Wow, that's a giant link.
It is a giant link. Yeah, that's what she said. And my screen went small right there. Behind the Trees, a hand-painted horror, dark fantasy comic book by Skunk Artworks. Launching soon. He's in Bochum, Germany. We've had him on here a couple times before. Not on the 4 o'clock shadow. I had to go early with Skunk because he is in Germany. But he's painting and creating. Yeah, he's painting and creating
really
every
good, dude.
day.
I like Skunk. Skunk does some amazing stuff, dude.
All right, I had to go to me and then kick myself because I had no option.
Looks like it's just me. Dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey, dance. I really, Rex? Fuck.
Now, there we go.
Why? How
See,
dare you?
I just had to kick myself and then bring myself back in so that
Well, you could have just
it
asked
sort
me.
of
I would have
resets.
I'd have gladly kicked you.
I know. All right, from Skunk Artworks, and I don't know if there's any narration to this. I don't want to do that. Yeah,
Bro,
let's see.
Skunk Art.
Share screen. There is a
Go.
process to this, folks.
To a spinner right near you. Yeah, this skunk is good, man.
White on black. That's a good technique to use. That's what I need. I need one of these white out brushes. Hell yeah.
I'll see what I can do about that for you, Eric. I don't know what the rates are out there in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Look at that. Look at that.
Ah, that's so good. Yeah, dude, I like
Oh,
skunk, man.
he's got some
Like,
sepia tone in there.
that's fucking modern Wrightson type stuff, dude. Fuck.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah, skunk is fucking killer. Oh, look at that! Nice.
Krampus is coming early to Christmas. Look at that page layout. Look at that.
Cool.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Skunk, you're gonna be a famous motherfucker one day if you ain't already.
Coming 2026. All right. Well, you can go sign up for it today if that link works. I'm waiting for a sexy nurse to show up at my door tomorrow. Ooh. They did have a hospital bed scene in it.
Oh.
Oh. And Daisy goes crazy and kills his owner. Jason McCuston, I guess, says, here's a Halloween treat the crossover indie comics needs. King Cryptid versus Aaron Lepresti. Wraith of God. I could see that. All right. Let's see. Share screen. There we go. We'll get there, folks. Just takes a minute. There we go. That's quite colorful. And again, my screen goes small.
Oh, sorry about that. Girls are just leaving to go on a shopping expedition. So.
Oh, for Halloween?
Yeah, apparently we got to stock up on Halloween candy, and my youngest needs a couple of more accessories for her Halloween costume, and the older daughter is going around for moral support. So
okay, yeah. What do you think about King Cryptid and Wraith of God crossover?
I like King Cryptid. I love Wraith God, dude. Oh, and we got them both together. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Pete chimed in, but I haven't heard that Aaron did. But yeah, that would be a great crossover.
That could be a fun crossover, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although, yeah, it's gonna have to start off like the typical old Marvel battle, because Wraith the God is immediately gonna assume King Cryptid is a bad guy, right? So,
right.
Daisy.
I don't know who's more powerful, because I haven't gotten any King Cryptid, unfortunately.
Well, I got the first batch of King Cryptids from. I mean, Aaron's been playing it very close as far as how powerful the Wraith is. I mean, he seems to manage to survive, but it's not like he's, just kicking the crap out of these vampires and werewolves and shit.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I really have no idea what, like, Raise the God's power level is.
I don't either.
It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough to get him through.
That's why we need everybody to sign off on the large card deck, with everybody's power stats and everything. That would be cool.
Yeah, but see,
New
then,
Geo here.
but once
Maybe
you do that,
coloring
then
this
do you
tonight.
restrict yourself on storytelling too? Once you completely restrict, like put
Mhm.
out limitations on your character's powers and what have you.
Right. Well, you can always go Cosmic Spider-Man, right?
Well, I don't know.
I
guess
mean, and
they're
power up, right? Anyway, you will enjoy
or
this
you-
one. I hope. This is a first sketch concept for a new character.
yeah, I like that guy.
I knew you would because it's got a
You're
horrific,
gonna-
feel to it.
What's his name? The Gimp?
I haven't named him, but I was thinking bags, like body bags. I don't know.
Oh, okay. With a Z, because that makes it cool.
With a Z. There you go. There you go. I don't know. I haven't settled on anything yet. Just came up with him and did this Geo here, which I'm vacillating whether to do something new or color this one. I haven't done anything in black and white in a while, though he's going to remain black and white. Bags is, but this one I might color. I do have a drawstring tonight, late night draw tonight at 10 Central, 11 Eastern.
All right, I'm
Come
only
in
gonna say
and
this
check it
once.
out.
Stop coloring everything. You've been infected by Omer.
I know, right? It's like I've got to get off the color bent, and get chopping at doing some black and white sequentials or
Become
something,
obsessed with these color pieces when black and white is perfectly fine.
Absolutely. And then you can color it later, or you can have a colorist do it. I mean, there's options. You can always color it. I do want to get back to the pizza rounds and
color
do,
over
at
the
least
original. It's like,
I've got some pizza rounds I would like to get back to. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be working on tonight. Of course, there's watercolor paper that I bought recently. I'd like to try out something on that, but probably not tonight for that. But we'll come up with something to do. But yeah, I mean, color does take some time. Does definitely take some time. Not sure where that other piece is. That was a color Geo, wasn't it? The other one, but Cinder here. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to color something this size. Of course, this is a little bit larger, but colors can wait. Yay, Buzz! We showed your Find My Comic launching November 10th, I believe he said, on the campaign. We showed that earlier. Glad to see you over on Find My Comic. Here is a 1918 miniature Cadillac, and it was operational. I guess it was maybe for kids. I don't know. But totally operational, a little miniature Cadillac. Wow. That's pretty darn cool. What kid wouldn't like that? Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to, if Edwin, I'll try and DM you and set some time up for you. We can cover it again, and now it has an exclusive cover, correct, sir? For Fund My Comic. Did you say hello to Edwin? Edwin in the house?
Yes. I always
You did.
look to
Okay.
Edwin Hale.
Okay.
Edwin
I just
the
didn't
X
hear you.
Buzz. That's the beta.
Yeah. And if you got time, Buzz, I just dropped the link there if you want to. I'm currently not streaming on X because you got to have a Premiere X. So I went over to Twitch, back to Twitch because I have an account over there. Although I haven't seen any Twitch people since I've been broadcasting for a while over there. Never got a bunch of type of viewers from Twitch, and then
What?
you get the advertisers
What
too.
is Twitch connected to? What is that from
It's
X?
more of a gaming site, really.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I've never like even played around with trying to get into Twitch or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think about this totally operational Cadillac, the little miniature? That's cool, huh? What kid wouldn't want to drive that?
Oh, it'd be awesome, dude. When I was 5 or 6, I'd have been blasting that little fucker down the road, fast as it could go.
Yeah, but fast as it goes, probably 30 something miles an hour, probably,
No, hell,
1918.
You'd be lucky if you got that out of it, dude. You'd probably do like 6, 7. You
The
you could
styling
jog
did
right
not
along.
change in those early cars. This is from 1918, but this looks like cars in the 30s.
Yeah.
The styling didn't change that much, for cars.
No, it took them. It took them a while. I think World War II really kicked off the like restyling thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
in the 40s, cars
Well, you
started
had
really
you
getting.
had more you had more materials, really, didn't you? You
Yeah,
had
well,
like
plus I mean
plastic developed at that time.
the cars started getting a lot more distinctive. From company
Mm-hmm.
to company. Everybody didn't want to just look like everybody else. They were doing like cool designs and
This is
Now, if Shadowhawk gives you, if Mama Hawk gives you trouble this season, I'm just giving you a suggestion here, okay? Disavow.
This is Europe in the 17th century. Torture was designed for gossipy women, using a poisonous tongue hook, also known as the hook of silence. First, the prisoner would be taken to a special iron frame headgear. There was also a lock on the back of the hood, fastened firmly to prevent the victim from removing it. At the mouth of the headgear, there was a 3-centimeter extension with long strips and barbs. Once the tongue stick was inserted into the mouth, the tongue could hardly move. Most people who were punished were women who gossiped, were unchaste, or challenged male authority. But what's even more frightening, this is Europe in the...
She didn't quite get to
That's
finish that,
fucking
but
crazy.
yeah.
Put her in the Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Now that was death. That was deadly. That
Oh,
actually
dude, yeah,
penetrated
there
you
was
all
no
over, right?
surviving that shit. It's
No
just,
surviving that. Yeah.
they were designed to impale you at like every organ on your body.
Yeah, but
They-
I never quite got that. Is it instant? It's not instantaneous death, right? Because that's not really torture.
Well, it depended. I mean, sometimes it'd be used as a method of just killing somebody outright because you were done with them.
Mhm.
Other times it was used as torture. So what they would do is they would like wrap a cord or whatever around the outside of it, like a belt, and they would just tighten it up enough to the point where
Hey,
the
Tree Goblin.
spikes were just starting to pierce your body.
Uh-huh.
And then the next day they would put a couple more turns on that cord. So now the
Oh,
spikes went a
okay.
little bit deeper,
Where do you get your air from, though? That was kind of a close case, wasn't it?
No,
Looks like
there
you
there was plenty of vent holes in there.
look like a
Now
pincushion coming out.
the Romans and the Greeks, they used to have the big giant steel barbecue, and they would build it into like a bull or some other animal and shit, and they could put you inside of it, and then they would build a fire underneath it and slowly cook you, inside of this giant, like, bull-shaped
Yeah, it
grill.
was like a griddle, like an iron.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also persecuted like the early Christians that way too. Which
Yeah.
yeah, there's a famous account of one that was put on that, and he was like stooped and whatnot after that procedure. But then when they did it to him again, he straightened up, and the fire couldn't kill him. They eventually had to skewer him with a bunch of spears or something to kill the guy. So
Oh shit,
and
that's wild.
and through
Yeah, I
all
think you
that,
told.
there
Yeah,
were a lot of
you
people
told me
coming out of
that
the state.
story before.
Yeah,
I think it was the first time I
aren't
ever
people
heard that.
lovely? Yeah. They used to hang your giblets in the trees here. Tree Goblin says.
Hang
Tree
your
Goblin
giblets
probably
in the
went around and
tree.
collected
Wow,
all that stuff.
that
Yeah.
doesn't sound good at all.
Well, today must be cuteness day. There you go. This is how I stare at people after not understanding anything they just said. That's about
I
it.
wish I looked like that innocent puppy. I've known people for far too long, and I still stare at them like
Well,
that.
there are some women that have that puppy stare, in their eyes, like, don't you want to do
Yeah,
that for me?
don't ever trust one of those.
Yeah. 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 You never had that stare with anybody? Never perfected it? I'll take that as a no.
I'll take the fifth, my friend.
Peter Gilmore says, River of Blood by myself and PQ Comics goes live on Fun My Comic late tonight, and I'll be joining Katie Dids for Good Morning CG tomorrow. Later on, the finally big Friday Night Frights Halloween show to round out the day with spooky movies and games. So, yeah, River of Blood.
All right. Hail, Peter. Love you, brother.
Look at that.
Look at this. Hold on. Don't.
Phenomenal Tales, River of Blood.
Wow.
Quinlan and
Cool.
Gilmore.
Yeah,
like
that
the
looks
coloring on
very
it.
cool.
Special edition. That's what they used to put on those reprints. Remember special edition?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Or deluxe edition.
Oh, he killed Bambi, or Bambi's mother.
Yeah, Bambi tastes good. That's just the way it is.
Godzilla never found that out.
Hail Timothy in the house.
That name is metal as fuck. So Shadow saying never trust a woman. Got it. Eric Boyd says.
Huh? Well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dow has said it.
Your mileage may vary.
Mileage might vary. Right. You might keep her around, some around a little bit more than others. Is that it?
I ain't saying shit.
Okay. He's not digging that hole, especially with the other significant right there next to him, right?
She's not here right now, but I'm still not digging that hole. She might come back and watch this later. I don't think she ever does,
I think
but she might.
I think this is probably AI. Wish it was real. Check this out for Halloween.
Whoa, how did they get that spider up there?
No clue.
Oh, that's
no
pretty
chance
cool.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's just AI
like,
there, but
little balloons or whatever are supposed to be like spider eggs or something.
No, they're pumpkin. Yeah, spider eggs, I guess. Pumpkins coming out
Oh,
of the house.
pumpkins. Yeah. Okay. I thought they were balloons. So it's pumpkins.
Yeah, but they're not just pumpkins. They're all carved with the jack-o'-lantern faces.
Yeah, yeah.
spider
That
up there?
fucking,
No clue.
it's gotta be.
No chance I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's
You
AI.
know
But
what?
I mean,
I know.
yeah,
And I don't want to say that about everything, but god damn it, AI is getting way too easy.
yeah.
Like
Well,
even
I
a
mean,
retard like
you
me
could.
can do it.
Well, I mean, the house looked very gothic anyway. With the, yeah, if you had a house like that, you might want to dress it up like that,
Yeah,
especially
you
at
just take
Halloween.
a picture of an old gothic house, and then you tell AI turn it into a
Mhm.
horror fucking show.
But
And
I'm saying the
I'm
house by
sure
itself.
within like about 3 or 4 tries, you could make something really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Grok is doing some incredible stuff. Here's one of their
Dude,
AI
I haven't even
little bit.
used Grok yet. All the
I haven't
AI
either.
stuff I've messed with has been free internet stuff. You just gotta figure out how to talk to the prompts to get it to do what you want.
Amazing what you can do with it, though.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, reach into the outer limit to the bowels of
That's like
hell.
what though? 3 seconds of animation, bro? Imagine what you could do, if you had
Yes,
60 seconds.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Here's your 31 Days of Monsters. View. Here you go. Son of Satan, number 24. Another nice Gil Kane cover. He did so many covers. I just don't see how anybody beats Gil Kane. That's a nice Batman 400 issue. Behind it, I know because I have it. That was Neil Adams' first Batman cover, by the way, and basically it was
Depends what
Batman and
Joe
Robin
King is
standing.
doing, though.
Huh?
Oh my god.
What? What'd you say? Nothing.
I said it depends what Gil Kane is doing. I mean, like his old Morbius covers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat that guy.
Yeah, and what's wild is the
That's
first
burned
Marvel
into my
anything I got.
brain until the day I died. Those original old Morbius comics. I love that shit, man.
See, that stuff came out but a little bit before and during, but I never saw them or picked them up, apparently. But I did get, an early, I mean, it was his Morbius was the first thing I ever saw in Marvel. That was a actual Marvel character in print in that Vampire Tales number 5. But now the comics you're talking about, Adventures into Fear, where he had a run, I never quite saw those or picked them up. But yeah, I mean, I loved them. I love them. I've got a few of them.
Well, dude, I found the whole run of the original Adventures into. I think it started off as Journey into Fear, and then turned into Adventure into Fear. There was like a name change at some point, but it's only like 33 issues, and half of it is Man Thing, and half of it is Morbius. And like 1984, dude, right before I graduated high school, like when I found some of my first comic shops, this guy had the whole complete run in fucking really good shape, bagged and boarded in a short box for sale in his store. And I was like, if I give you fucking $50 today, can I come back and pay you, for the next, couple of weeks or whatever? And he's like, yeah, we can do a layaway thing. And I was like, so that was the first run I ever bought, dude. Like the first complete run.
Well, yeah, that's going to make an impact on you, and he did draw him. I mean, he co-created Morbius in Amazing Spider-Man 101 and his second
Dude, the
appearance
way
in
he did his
102.
eyes and his fangs.
And his nose. He always did that upturned nose,
his nose.
like the Phantom.
And the way he
of
would
opera.
bend his body, like when he was flying through the air, he had that he
Yeah.
always had that crazy arc on his spine, where it was just like that's gotta hurt.
Well, yeah, he would twist and turn and do force shortening like no other. I'm committed. When I
Oh,
see
bro.
actual body, just different views of like my legs and different things, in real life, I'm like, yeah, that looks like Gil Kane. He nailed it on the foreshortening. You know, this is breaking news. This is good news. New Jersey governor candidate Jack Catellery, I think's his name, expected to win 60% of the election day vote, trouncing the Democrat by 21 points. So New Jersey getting a Republican governor.
Gonna go fucking Republican? Really?
Yeah, New Jersey.
I've
Yeah,
been
but
a
now New
long
York's probably sadly going to go jihadist.
No, New York is gonna fucking go full on fucking goddamn Sharia law, dude. It's New York is gonna be nuts for the next 4 years. My advice to Cecil: get the fuck out, Cecil. Run, human, run.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but now you can be in New York and not be in. I mean, you can be in New York State and not like New York, the city,
Well,
Manhattan.
bro, if you're like up in Buffalo or something like that, you're fine. But Cecil is right there by the city, dude. It's not like he's in the
Oh yeah,
suburbs.
if you're there, you need to leave. You need to get out
Yeah,
before it's
you need to
impossible to
get
get
out
out.
before. Bro, a few years
Rick,
back, he was walking around on the streets when the riots were going on and shit. He'd go out there walking around doing like random live cams while he was drunk. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get your fucking little white ass killed out there. Okay.
Rick Piper says is funded on Kickstarter. Canadian Shield 3. Check out the Canadian Shield 3
Woohoo!
on Kickstarter.
Hell, Rick.
He's got currently 8 backers, in Canadian money, $203 to help bring the project to life. Something like that. But he's over on Kickstarter with Canadian Shield.
Later, Eric. Or Eric's AI.
Eric's AI. Yeah.
He's probably got it set to come in here at 4 o'clock every day, fuck with us for 45 minutes and then just disappear.
Possibly.
Eric
Rick
is actually a
Piper.
22-year-old technot. And he's like pretending to be an old
my
guy
name
with
is
health
Rick
problems.
Piper. Welcome to this Kickstarter for Canadian Shield 3. Yes, that means we have done Canadian Shield 2 and 1. And they are both available on this campaign. They are available as add-ons if you get number 3, or you can just get a bundle where we have all of them in. We have them all, everything available in digital as well. And this is about Canadian Shield 3 is about my character Canadian Shield, and he will be taking on a new villain, and we will be
What the? A new villain. New villain reveal here. Look, it looks like it looks like he's taking from Toxic Avenger. That's a mop hand. That's a mop he's got with the little Star Trek emblem.
It does appear to be a mop.
Yeah, and maybe he beamed down from some planet because he's looks like he's got a little Star Trek emblem there on his chest. Huh. And he's going with the purple and blue and gray scheme. Oh, okay.
introducing a new supporting cast for him to interact with, probably just on the phone after this for a little bit, but eventually they will meet up in person again and be able to interact in person on a continual basis in issues. We also have great add-ons like trading cards with some stats on the back and a little bit of history. We also have available.
Now that's stringing it along for effect, don't you think? What's he reading from? I want to know.
A signed version of Canadian Shield 3. You'll see the art, some of it colored and some of it not. Each person getting a physical copy will get a physical version of a Canadian Shield Ashcan.
Oh, that's cool.
Digital. We'll
Look
get
at that.
a digital version of that as well. And so we also have a poster available, and we have metal cards. So hopefully this project will interest
Metal
you,
cards.
and you'll see about everything I just discussed. If you have any sort of questions, feel free to let me know in
might have to grab
where
a
you
metal
can ask
card or
questions
two.
here on Kickstarter. Thank you very much for watching.
It is on
Bye
Kickstarter.
for now. God bless. Love you all.
Yeah,
Have a great and
no, I'm not
wonderful
doing it.
day.
Well, Piper is so hyper. He's Mr. High Energy. We need to get him on here. All right, I'm
Bro,
kicking myself.
I was gonna say something. I wanted to wait till it was over, but that was weird for Rick. Like that promo. Saying, like, what did you do with my Rick? Where's the real Rick, and what have you done to him?
On what you were saying, I said, "Yeah, we got to get Rick on here. He's Mr. High Energy," and you said, "Bro, and then I kicked myself to reset everything.
I was just gonna say I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt his
Go ahead.
spiel.
Yeah,
but that seemed like that was so totally un-Rick like. That
yeah.
whole promo video was like, you never
Mhm.
see him like that high energy, and like I don't know, it gave me the whole, all right, where's Rick and what did you do to him kind of vibe. You know, this is not my Rick.
Have you seen the controversy with Razor Fist? Saying, 90s art was bad and all that, and
Razor
everybody,
Fist is stupid as fuck, dude.
blocking
you
people
see-
left and right over there on X.
Did you see what he chose to
Yes.
pick out as
The Robin
his?
and Joker and Batman piece? Yeah.
Yeah, but you know who drew that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I
I've
don't know
got
how to
some of his.
pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but if you're going to say it properly in French, it's Charret. That
Okay.
dude went from his
Tim
1990. Yes, he
Timothy.
went from
Yeah.
his 1993 debut, which he was just barely a passable fucking Jim Lee fucking clone, right? To 1997, he did that Wolverine book. So within
Right.
4 years, he went from PTP to fucking goddamn Bernie Wrightson fucking levels of
Right.
just
Yeah.
fucking artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying, "Oh, it's impossible to level up like that," and this, but it's
No,
been
it's not.
done plenty of times in the
Sure.
past without having to use AI. That's all I'm saying. But that guy chose to pick Travis's first fucking published work and go, "This is your typical '90s artwork. It sucks." All right, show me that guy 4 years later and tell me his artwork sucked. Go ahead, I dare you. I dare you. Tell
Well,
me that guy's
Razor
artwork.
Fist, I believe he likes pulp, right? He likes. I mean, I get it. You can point.
I don't
You
give a
can point. Well, I understand, but I'm saying you can point fingers at a lot of any eras. I mean, there's weak stuff people starting. I mean, I'm glad they got their break into comics, right? And actually
Well,
get
bro,
the
look
chance
at,
to level up.
I mean, you can go back to basically any artist and go look at their very first earliest fucking work and look
Mhm.
how fucking
Oh,
terrible
yeah.
it was. You can do that with Kirby. You can do that with like anybody, you know. And then you show him
Sure.
10 years later and go, "This is a guy that's dedicated to drawing every day. He's practicing. He's learning his craft."
Right.
Of course, they're gonna fucking get better. But if you just sit back and do the same shit you've been doing for the last 20 years because you think that's good enough, then no, you're never going to level up.
Well, there are a lot of people that they kind of find their thing. Like I would say, like Mark Bagley, he really hasn't changed his style in like 30 years, 35 years. I don't know. I mean, hopefully
No,
he's,
but when he
you know,
first got on the scene, he was doing a lot of like new dynamic stuff. He was experimenting with poses
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
panels. You know, I mean, that's what you can, and that's the other thing too. You know, it's when you're an artist, you know, and you're passionate and you're young, you're gonna try a lot more stuff than when you know you've learned a little bit more and you're older.
yeah,
And you kind of
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there have been people like I would say Ron Friends. Now, Ron, he looks pretty much the way he did years ago, decades ago, you know. But the thing about Ron is he can do other styles too. Not everybody can do that. Like he's got a Ditko style. Um,
mm,
you know, when he's
well,
trying to
and
emulate
that's
another artist, he's really good at that.
yeah, and that's where you kind of get into like kind of like the old school guys against the new school guys because like you and I
Mhm.
growing up, like the illustrators we grew up with, they were illustrators. They could do 100 different styles of whatever. You want a romance, you want to, they could do whatever. In, you know, the 80s and 90s, like it was, it's just like everything else. Everything started to get more specialized. You know, you want a slick stylist artist, you know, you got this guy. You want a classic style artist, you got that guy. Everybody started like uh specializing, you know, kind of like what they do in the medical industry now.
Right.
Everything is specialist.
Yeah.
I got a problem with my toe. Wow, well, you gotta go see the specialist. Well, what do you mean I gotta see it? Jesus Christ.
Exactly. You don't go to a
Uh,
gynecologist for a backache.
yeah,
Specialist.
I, I got a problem with my fucking big toe. Why do I gotta go see a
No, not
specialist?
that toe, not that camel toe. The other toe. I mean, wait a minute.
Oh,
I don't know
Jesus
what I'm.
God.
Anyway, here's your werewolf representation by Jack Davis and Marie Severin, Crypt of Terror.
Ooh, hold on. I gotta blow this up.
You got to blow it up. And this is the original production artwork pictured here. So cool.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. He's got the long stringy arms, the long fucking extended
Mm-hmm.
legs. The face
Mm-hmm.
hasn't like fully extended yet.
Yeah, Jake.
that's
I don't even think that was a thing where you're talking about the full face extended, but
well, that's my
1955 there.
good. That
To me,
hey, Bernie
Jack
Wrightson
Davis
did.
was like those Slim Jim ads and Mad Magazine. That's the stuff I saw Jack Davis. But you go back to the early 50s up to about 55 when that was done. Great stuff for EC Comics.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more to Jack Davis than just the goofy Mad Magazine stuff.
I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but you go back to Bernie
Okay.
Wrightson, he had the werewolf versus Swamp Thing cover. With that long, lanky werewolf and the fucking extended snout. think it was Swamp Thing. It might have been somebody else. But Bernie did the werewolf fucking climbing on somebody.
Yeah.
Thought it was Swamp Thing.
Well, I mean, he had different versions of werewolves, like you mentioned.
Well, yeah, he did different versions of it, but like you know the one I'm talking about. That's the one they based the Howling Werewolf off of. Was that old Bernie Wrightson, that long lanky one, man? Fucking, he was like 9 feet tall and big long limbs, giant fucking hands. So fucking cool.
Hard to beat Bernie, for sure, especially when it comes to werewolves, I guess. His werewolves are vicious looking.
Yeah.
I can't say that
No
Jack
matter what
Davis's
style
were
you
really
drew 'em
vicious
in,
looking.
they were always, they were very monstery.
Darth Vader bop bag, just what we all need.
I got a Superman bop bag.
I've got a Fantastic Four and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bop bag and a few others.
Cool.
I never blow them up, you know. I'm afraid they might pop.
No, dude, my Superman one is like it came out in '75, bro. It's still in the box. It's never been blown up, so it may have like 1,000 holes. I don't know. Somebody's gonna buy that shit.
I need some lizard representation. Mm-hmm. For Lorenzo. I haven't seen Lorenzo in a while. Your audio was actually pretty good today. I mean, whatever you did, do it again.
Dude, I'm back to just my regular phone. I'm coming in through StreamYard. I don't know what the fuck is going. It like for whatever reason, my phone just stopped cooperating a couple of months ago, and I had to come in through the chat and do all this other shit. And then now, if I try to come in through chat, it won't connect my mic. It doesn't. And so I went back to, all right, I'll just come in straight off my phone on StreamYard, and it worked fine. I don't.
Yeah, you never sounded so good today. Jay Krieger says these 2x3 acrylic painted cards I did as a commission for a client recently. Painting this small is always hard, but I enjoy doing them. So you first have Scream here and then Venom.
Oh wow!
But these are acrylic on card, like trading card
size.
size.
For being that small, that's fucking pretty as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, look at that Venom. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of got the Iron Spider's, legs coming out the back.
Arms coming out a little bit. I like that he's got a little bit of the green tint to him.
But look how he did his toes back there on his feet.
Yeah.
That's different.
So cool.
There's like 4 little nubbies back there on each foot. That's
Come
wild.
here,
mm-hmm. Yeah, to be that small, that's a challenge. I hope he got paid well for that. Originals. I know Jay Krieger does.
Yeah, but they're only like 2.5 by 3.5. So I mean, I don't know how much you can charge for that.
And if you like that, go check out the drawing tier on.
I guess whatever the customer is willing to pay, right? I mean,
Apex Comics in the house says, "Hell, looks good, looks cool, rather."
Hell, Apex.
Absolutely. Final preparations for Halloween. Dum, bum, bum, bum.
Nah, bro, I gotta put my costume together in the morning and post them.
So are you gonna wear it on tomorrow's show? Is that it?
Huh?
You gonna wear it tomorrow on tomorrow's show?
No, of course not.
Gonna go all cosplay? Because I think we're gonna have some cosplayers tomorrow
No, I'm
on the
gonna
show. Some
I'm
costumes.
gonna put the costume on and post some pictures and stuff, and probably use one as a new thumbnail for tomorrow's show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm still having problems with my one ear, dude. I'm fucking half deaf.
Oh, that's right. It's almost like you got water in your ear.
Yeah, well, I've discovered it. For some reason, my ear is bleeding. So
Whoa, now
it's not water.
it's bleeding. Now you're not poking into it or anything, right?
No, bro. I went to clean my ears out, which I do every day, probably twice a day, because of where I work and fucking all the vibrations around me and shit. It's like
Right.
it fucking just piles up earwax in your fucking brain, and it just vibrates it right out of your head. So, and I have to wear, fucking hearing protection all the time and everything, so my ears are always kind of plugged. So before I left for work the other day, I was just typical clean out my ears, a little Q-tip swab. And I think possibly like a chunk of one of my earplugs that I put in at work, like the foam ones.
Yeah.
Like might have broken off or something and got lodged up in there.
I wouldn't have thought that would have been possible, really.
Well,
I mean, with foam,
bro, all I know is I went to clean my ear. Typical fucking morning before I leave for work. First two little swabs were fine. The third little swab, I felt something move. And my volume in my right ear went down by like 50% immediately. And there was no, everybody's done I went too far into my ear and I heard it because I had a Q-tip and I poked it and I got my eardrum or whatever, right? Everybody's done that. It was none of that. There was no pain. There was no nothing. But something got shoved up into my fucking ear canal and I can't hear right. And I thought it started getting better last week, and then I don't know. I had a bad day, and I fucking laid down for fucking too long or something, and I woke up and I'm fucking half deaf again. So I said, dude, I'm falling apart, man. So I'm going into high gear on giving away things and fucking putting up all my shit for sale.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be here with you boys too much longer.
Well, I would suggest going to the doctor and getting your ear looked at first.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But, bro, my ear is the least of my fucking worries right now. That's just like something new to fucking worry about. That's the least of my problems, right? And if that was the only thing I had to worry about was my ear problem, and I wasn't in the amount of pain I'm in every day just trying to walk, fuck, dude, I'd be living fucking like a golden child. I'd be happy as shit.
"87 years ago, I guess yesterday, because this was posted 15 hours ago, maybe today, I don't know. Maybe today, Orson Welles broadcast his radio adaptation of Herbert G. Wells' The War of the Worlds as Halloween episode over the CBS radio. So I guess today. Episode remains the most famous, most cited,
Day before Halloween, right? I think.
Day before Halloween. So yeah, what I say, 84 years ago, or
Really?
87,
Wow.
80,
No, it wasn't.
87 years
Was it
ago,
that long ago?
1939, I believe. 87 years ago.
Damn. Yeah, I guess I feel
1930.
like I grew up with it, but we actually had the remake, right? The 60s version.
Well, the movie was. I think I've got that actual broadcast on record. They did release that on vinyl back in the day.
Really?
Hmm. I think I've got that. Or I know I've had it. I think I've got it in my current record collection. Picked it up somewhere, given to me, or some guy I knew had some records, and I took it, and he wound up giving them to me. SWAT Cats. SWAT Cats over on Kickstarter. Great cartoon on the Cartoon Network. SWAT Cats Kickstarter first. $284,000 raised. So a lot of love. 2,430 backers.
Wow.
Pretty successful.
I never liked SWAT Cats.
The number one most popular project on Kickstarter in all categories right now. SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron. I enjoyed SWAT Cats. I didn't find anything.
Never
didn't
cared
like it.
for them. SWAT Cats, fucking Street Sharks. They all came out around the same time. I didn't care for any of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were already grown, had a family, blah, 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 right? By that time.
Oh, wow. I mean, it was right in there after I first had my first baby and stuff.
No, I was excited about all that early Cartoon Network stuff.
I liked some of it. Like Billy and Mandy was great. Dexter's Laboratory was fucking cool. SpongeBob was good, but the voices are so annoying.
Yeah, I didn't like that, or Beavis and Butthead. I could tolerate Ren and Stimpy a little bit.
Ren and Stimpy I loved.
Yeah.
But that was Ralph Bakshi when it first started off too. So I mean, fucking, when you got Bakshi fucking introducing something, you're on a good path.
Here's Jason Sandler's Jupiter 2 link there in the description, in the chat. Go check out Jupiter 2 over on Indiegogo.
All right, Rex. Well, I'm getting ready to get out of here, brother. But tomorrow night
launch is 2026. So
I will
next
be
year.
hanging out. I'll be hanging out late. I got a vacation.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you'll come into the draw stream tonight. I don't know. I imagine you'll probably be asleep. We start at 10.
Battlehawk picks tomorrow. I put together a pretty cool costume of Battlehawk. Post some pics for that tomorrow. And
over on Instagram.
We're on Facebook, probably X too. I post everywhere. And then Saturday we'll have a
Saturday you'll have what?
We're gonna be
sardine.
The last campaign.
Oysters.
Think of the name of it right up there.
Some kind of
It's
seafood.
got it in the mail. It was the
What are you?
It'll be spoiled.
Wait.
I'm not gonna try to spoil.
All right, Shadow, your audio kind of.
Sardines as well. We'll do another catch up sardine stream. And,
on Saturday. High noon.
On Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, you got something lined up for that? You've been to the store and restocked a little bit?
Yeah. I got another for my last restock, and then after that, I decided to forego the $3 store because it's just too ghetto anymore for me to even want to walk in there. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on with your audio?
Specialty foods, Puerto Rican, Mexican, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna hit all those little places up and see what they got canned. And I'm also gonna be this weekend. My oldest daughter and I will be figuring out how to stack up a link tree on my YouTube. So I'm gonna have a PO box and PayPal and all that good stuff. If you guys want to send me anything,
in the lawless,
and tell me to eat this, that, or the other,
West.
I'm down with it. You just whatever you send me or suggest, I will try. If that makes it more interesting. So there you go. All right.
Well,
sorry, Rick.
Before you get out of here, I got a trailer to show you. Here you go. Bronze Star 2.
In the lawless, unforgiving Old West, one man tried to bury his past, only to discover that some nightmares never stay buried. Newly appointed Sheriff Harley Brogdon thought he'd left trouble behind, until ancient terrors from Native American legend clawed their way out of the cold earth. Bronze Star 2 is the thrilling continuation of the critically acclaimed Weird Western series by Eisner Award-winning writer Mike Barron and legendary artist Pat Broderick, co-creator of Creature Commandos. Return to Cobb's Gap, where every bullet fired is a deadly gamble, and every shadow may conceal an unimaginable horror. The legend rides again, deeper into darkness, into a series of hellish nightmares that will haunt you long after the final page. 2 chilling journeys into the heart of the Weird West await you in Bronze Star 2. Pre-order the pulse-pounding sequel now at fundmycomic.com.
Hell yeah.
Well, I imagine that Pat Broderick, being the co-creator of, along with the writer of Creature Commandos, must be getting a kickback because they've been doing Creature Commandos as a cartoon. Glenn Fleming in the house. We're gonna go out of here. Since Shadow's audio is kind of in and out, like he says. Yeah.
Hey, Glenn, I was just talking about you earlier, brother. I love watching you do what you do when you're being burned. And I will see you tomorrow.
Buzz Lightyear to infinity